Hello and welcome to Nano Yoga. My name is Nanako and I'm a yoga teacher in Myoko in Japan. This is a very famous place for, well, a lot of snow, Japan, if you've ever heard of that, and onsen, which is hot springs. And if you are super keen, I also teach yoga lessons here in Akakura Onsen, which is where most people tend to live. So today is a super sunny bluebird day, and I thought I would teach you guys a sequence that I personally selfishly have made due to bad right knee. So this is a knee pain yoga for snowboarders. It's about 7 poses. If you'd like to just practice this another time, and you're more than welcome to download the link below. It's a kind of PDF document that you'll get straight into your inbox, and it'll have the 7 poses so you can practice this anytime. Mountains and Wi-Fi when you're abroad can be a bit tricky, so it's always good to have it on your phone. And yeah, straight into your email inbox. And if you like this video, please don't forget to subscribe and like it. And let's get started. So let's start with ourselves standing up. So hopefully you can see me. I might have to step back a little bit to get the full frame, but we're going to start in mountain pose. Essentially here, you want to press both feet down and ground them onto your mat. And you're going to feel all of those 10 toes of yours into the ground. And here you want to be just about hip width apart. There's different styles to do it, but I prefer to do it hip width apart. And I love teaching mountain pose because we are in the mountains. Even though it looks like there's just a forest behind. There's mountains over there. So, both hands on the side, shoulders down. You're going to feel a bit of strength in those knees, in those thighs, butt tucked in, or pelvis tucked in, and feeling the core, shoulders down, relax them, and looking forward. And here we're going to do about 5 breaths. But here you're not just doing nothing, you are pressing yourself down nice and strong. 2 more breaths here. And if you'd like to also, you can even press those knees in together, have a nice and strong, and pressing down on that big toe of yours. 1 more breath here. So next pose, we're going to get onto the mat, or unless you're already there, and we're going to get nice and straight into Tadasana. This is our mountain pose. Hopefully you can see the top half of me, and bring the right foot back, a bit of balance here. You can get into Warrior 1. So here, Warrior 1, you can make it as wide or as short as you need to. I'm going to go a little bit further back, and we're going to bring the hips nice and forward, hands by your side, looking forward. And here you're going to bring your hands up as you breathe in, and we're going to get, oh shit, that's wrong. So the next pose from mountain pose, if you're not on your mat already, get back on there. So from your mountain pose, hopefully you can kind of see my body at least, you're going to bring the left foot back, and we're going to get into Warrior 1. So here, we need a bit of balance. You can bring your left foot back, making a bit of a nice width. Here, make sure your knee is nice and forward, use your balance, and bring your hips kind of forward, or kind of but forward. So, sort of like the same way that your shoulders are pointing. So here you're going to stay here. How are your hips doing? Knees okay? Hands up towards the sky. Both hands up above you. And staying here for about 4 more breaths. One more breath here. And then bringing both hands down, we're going to bring ourselves back to the front, and we're going to go to the other side. So bringing your right foot back, you're going to get that foot nice and flat behind you, hips pointing forward, knee nice and straight pointing forward, hips also pointing forward the same way as your shoulders, hands up as you breathe in. 5 breaths here. Then exhale, you're going to bring your hands down, and here we're going to bring that foot back and along the same length as the back of the mat, so pointing towards you guys. And then left knee is going to go forward. So here, if you've been snowboarding today, have a bit of tired thighs, but here let's just give it a try. Both hands out to the side, warrior two. So here if you need to, you can bring the left foot more forward and make sure your knee is about 90 degrees. A bit of a hip opener here, and then pointing both fingers strongly. So if I push your hands down, they'll be nice and strong and looking towards the middle of the finger. About 4 more breaths here. And I'm going to bring our hands to the side. I'm going to bring the right foot forward, pressing your foot down. We're going to go to the other side. So left foot back, and then it's going to straighten with the same way as the mat. You're going to open the hips here. I'm just going to point towards you guys, because otherwise I can't see what I'm doing. And then here you're going to press that knee forward, make sure it's nice and straight. And then you're going to bring both hands up and straight. And where you're going to look is that middle finger. And again here, you have all that strength from your toes, your knees nice and strong, your thighs are feeling strong, a little bit open in the hips, and even all the way into those fingertips. So about 3 more breaths here. And that's done. So we're going to bring the right foot in and left foot in, and we're going to get back into a sort of Tadasana position. Oh, no we're not. So from warrior two, we're going to straighten that front foot. We're going to bring that left foot in a little further. We're going to bend, or not bend, we're going to feel like someone's pulling the right arm forward, and you're going to go sideways. So here, you don't need to go too far, but you're going to bring that hip a little bit back and bring that hip a little bit more forward. You're going to bring your hand down to your shin if that's accessible, that's no problem, and bring that left arm up towards the sky. So here, essentially what you want to feel like is like you're stuck in between 2 walls, and you're kind of as straight as you can in your triangle pose. So about 3 more breaths here. And here, if your neck's okay, you can look up. If you've got any neck pain, either down or to the side. 1 more breath here. And then inhaling, we're going to come back up, and we're going to go to the other side. So bring your hands up to your hips. We're going to bring the right foot in and the left foot back out. And then here you're going to kind of tilt those hips sort of sideways, nice and open, and bring both hands out, just like we did in warrior two. And this time I'm going to feel like someone's pulling your left hand down, down, down. We're going to go to the left. So here you can have your hand up to your shin, or the side of it, all the way further down. But here you want to be nice and open in the hips, and again you're going to be feeling as if you're stuck in between 2 walls. So the tendency is to kind of go forward, it's not a problem, but it's just sort of the energetic pull, I guess you could say, as the left hip is a bit more forward and the right hip is back out. And here you can point up with that head, in the middle, any neck pain, or to the bottom, totally optional. So about 2 more breaths here. So last breath. And then as you inhale, we're going to come back up. And then here, you're going to bring both feet in towards the center. And here we're going to get into our eagle pose. So watch your knee with these poses. Obviously, if they do hurt, then no good. So anyway, next pose. So we're going to bend the right knee down, which is going to make my left knee also bend. So next pose is eagle pose. We're going to bend both knees down, and we need a bit of balance here. So make sure you're looking somewhere that's not moving. So have a point. I have a tatami mat here because it's Japan. So I'm going to point my gaze towards the corner of the tatami mat, and I'm going to bring the left foot up, and I'm going to cross it above my right knee. And here you can stay where you are here, or if that's accessible for you, you can bring both knees or both behind the feet. And here we're going to cross the arms too. So the left arm's going to go on, no, the right arm, sorry, is going to go underneath. left arm above. You're going to cross your hand here, or if you'd like to, you can bring, if you've got shoulder pain, this is the other option. Or if this is a bit like, wow, crazy, just stay where you are, bending that knee, just a bit of strength here, 3 more breaths. And then next inhale, you're going to undo those legs. I'm going to go to the other side. So bending both knees, hands can be on your hips. You're going to bring the left foot, or bringing all the energy down and grounding into the left foot, right foot above. You're going to twist those legs into a bind if that's accessible. If not, just leave it aside. And again, if you'd like to, you can bring the left hand underneath and cross them and do a bind. Or if that's a little bit painful on your shoulders, you can always bring both hands above your shoulders, or if not, just by your hips, which is actually really difficult. So 3 more breaths here. And then inhale, we're going to undo those legs. And now we're going to bring our bum down. We're going to get down onto the mat. And we're going to bring both feet out to the side. And here we're going to get into our splits. So, well, front split. So, we're going to bend the knees here, if that's accessible for you, but obviously bring a bit of energy into the feet, up towards the sky. And here you can bend the knees, butt, cheeks down on the floor. And if you are able to straighten the legs, well, what we're going to do is bring the feet nice and widely apart, and here for the ladies we're going to bring a bit of her thigh love behind, and still you're going to ground those butt cheeks down onto the floor. And here what I'd like you to do is bring both hands down in front of you, straightening, or not strengthening, lengthening the spine. And here you're going to feel like your knees are squeezing in together. You're going to look forwards, you might feel a bit in the hips too. So about 5 breaths altogether, so about 3 more here. And ideally, actually, if your knee's super bad, you can hold this for even longer. But for today, this is all we'll do. So 1 more deep breath here. And then inhaling, bringing the left foot forward. So I might bring it to the side here, and bring the right foot above the left knee. So Ardha Matsyendrasana. So we're going to bring ourselves to sort of this cross, semi-cross-legged position, bringing the right hand behind you, and then the left hand in front of the right knee. A bit of a twist here. You're going to press with that left hand, or left elbow even, and just press a little bit further behind you. So a gentle twist here, and don't forget the left foot. Sorry about that. So left foot's pointing up, so 3 more breaths here. And then inhaling, we're going to go back to center. We're going to do this on the other side. So right foot's going to come down, left foot's above. Right hand's coming up above, and then below, with the right elbow's on the left knee, and the left hand's going to come behind. Just going to twist to the other side. So about 5 breaths here altogether. And point that right toe up towards the sky. A few more breaths here. And inhaling, uncross that arm, bring that left leg down onto the mat, cross those legs together, and that's it for today's lesson. So I really hope you enjoyed today's knee pain for Snowboarders yoga. If you liked this, please don't forget to like underneath, a little thumbs up, and subscribe. And also if you have Instagram, I'm on nano.yoga. I also have a Facebook page, and if you'd like this sequence into your mobile or into an email as a PDF format, you can have this if you click on the link below and sign up and I'll send this over to you. So I hope you enjoyed this lesson. I hope your knees feel better, and mine sure do. So have a good shred. So see you. ありがとうございました. Thank you.